In his entire life, Hun Tiandi was truly terrified only 4 times. Do you know which 4 times they were? Even when Xiao Xuan attempted to break through to Dodi, it did not make him panic. Because they all knew that the Duqi continent no longer had any Emperor Qi origin energy left. No matter how one tried to break through, success was impossible. At most, it would only allow Xiao Xuan to reach half-Emperor strength. Hun Tiandi had even prepared everything meticulously for this very moment. But after annihilating the Xiao clan, Hun Tiandi was actually terrified that Gu Yuan's nerves might suddenly short-circuit, and he might rush over to fish for benefits. Although Gu Yuan was timid by nature, his strength was anything but timid. At that time, although the Hun clan had wiped out the Xiao clan, they themselves were severely weakened. Gu Yuan absolutely had the strength to reap the fisherman's profit. Hun Tiandi had no choice but to go into seclusion for 1,000 years to heal his injuries. Only after fully recovering his peak strength did he dare appear again. Unexpectedly in the end, Gu Yuan only frightened Hun Tiandi for nothing. However, when the old Dragon Emperor, who originally viewed Xiao Yan's group as enemies, joined forces with Gu Yuan just because of one sentence from Zi Yan, Hun Tiandi was truly terrified. The tide of the battle shifted far too drastically. Originally, after accumulating for 1,000 years, the Hun clan held the advantage even against the united forces of the entire continent. But the arrival of the old Dragon Emperor, a late 9-star Dosheng, directly overturned the outcome. Although the void-swallowing flame had also reached early 9-star, it still stood no chance against the late 9-star Dusheng. As long as Gu Yuan kept Hun Tiandi occupied, the old Dragon Emperor could completely slaughter the Hun clan. Hun Tiandi had already accounted for the possibility of Gu Yuan breaking through to Dodi, but he had not accounted for the sudden appearance of another late 9-star Dosheng at such a critical moment. Tell me, how could he not panic? Of course, when Xiao Yan descended with the posture of a Dodi, Hun Tiandi also panicked a little. Even though the Hun clan had planned for this so-called worst-case scenario, when it truly happened, it still shook Hun Tiandi, especially when he realized that his duty body was inferior to Xiao Yan's duty body. Both had reached the duty realm, but Xiao Yan, who had risen from 7-star Daosheng to Dodi, was stronger than him, someone who broke through smoothly from late 9-star Duxing. Even Hun Tiandi was left speechless. However, all those earlier moments were merely small scares. What truly made Hun Tiandi panic to the point of losing control was Xiao Yan directly burning his own Dodi body to seal him. Although Xiao Yan was a rank stronger than him, he still could not truly kill Hun Tiandi, unless Xiao Yan burned his Dodi body to obtain an even greater power. But the price was enormous. Xiao Yan might never recover his Dodi strength again. Tell me, how could Hun Tiandi, who pursued the Dodi realm for thousands of years, be willing to accept such a thing? When Xiao Yan transformed into Heavenly Flame and merged into the final stone pillar of the Heavenly Flame Square, Hun Tiandi for the first time truly felt the breath of death. Unfortunately for him, even if he wanted to burn his own Dodi body to fight to mutual destruction, it was already too late. He could only be completely sealed by Xiao Yan, until even his soul was burned clean by the Heavenly Flame. To be honest, Hun Tiandi truly deserved the title of a cunning schemer. Furthermore, he always planned for the very worst scenario in everything he did, which made it extremely difficult to shake him enough to cause real panic. Things like Xiao Yan breaking through to Doxing or forming the Tianfu alliance. Frankly speaking, Hun Tiandi couldn't even be bothered to raise an eyelid. Even to Hun Yansheng, those were not considered significant matters at all.